really get rattled, the tilt rounds are there, but somehow, like a dysfunctional relationship, they make it work, and the god of Counter-Strike just continues to lead and dominate. This has been going on for almost a year now.
I mean, you say god of Counter-Strike, I think there's a demigod, and he's on your screens right there, Electronic.
And the godfather of modern-day Counter-Strike. It should be a squad to be reckoned with, but there were obvious teething issues to start off. But I think, you know, if we do stay with that Fallen point, he's returned to that form that everybody loves to watch.
Yeah, and I think that is something I want to continue to talk about, is that this is a roster, this is a lineup that has...
FlyMe peeking for this boost, not caught unawares by it. That's beautiful. And then the execution of the bomb site. This flashbang is perfect for Fallen's position. You could see him just trying to get a timing shot. And great coverage on the plant. Have the information. coldzera turns the corner. He's not ready. He's not prepared.
Molotov as well. They can put on that bomb site. TARIK is going to be going down as a good double kill for Simple. And now Stewie, good time to work some magic. A grenade to try and set it up. But Simple will land at range. 25 seconds. It's a 2-on-3, and they've got every chance of the world of winning this Mibr. They need to keep the members alive right here as Stewie picks up a headshot on Simple, and Electronic up on the boxes. Tries to spin back in. Oh my god! He picks up one more kill for the triple and almost gets the quad. Stewie!
He's been such a danger. And also you see on the screen Stewie. A little bit of words between that round. Probably something along the lines of that should have never happened. coldzera swinging for the wall.
Covering the back. FlyMe's down and out. Oh, Simple.
You know he's going to challenge with the deagle. coldzera is actually in a pretty tough spot. That's an awkward battle to take on the rotation. It's just a pistol, so Stewie's going to help him out. No real punish there, but now they have to do what they haven't been able to previously. They have to keep players alive, and there's Electronic.
They would check that angle. Simple's going to be going down. Stewie getting down. The rest coming through the monster tunnel. Edward getting a one kill. FlyMe with the follow-up. Somehow they make the entry happen anyway. Now it's just Fallen getting so big right now. And FlyMe, perfect angle, instant headshot. He's going to follow it up as well, taking down TARIK.
You know Simple had the AWP previously, so you're probably thinking he's going to be at a different angle, that he's going to be farther back, but Simple swaps out. He's able to be a bit
pushing for good reasons. They are right on the other side. The flashbang setup, they call it. And
NaVi just running away with it at this point. Now they're getting confident. Now they're getting aggressive. Fer gets one. He's traded off immediately.
Simple jumping right down into the tunnel. He's going to win that fight, but that could have been scary. It could have been 3 people instead of 1 down there. And just running into the fight. He has no care in the world. Going to pick up the kill and just keeps on going. 2 position down in that bomb site. Oh god, he still lands the headshot. Fallen. That's a perfect shot with the pistol. And now Edward up here. He wants to get a peek at the same time, and he wins it anyway. Incredible. Finals. We could be in a world, Moses. We don't know about the other one yet, and we obviously have different opinions, but here is a scenario in which we get number 1 and number 2 in the world in the grand finals.
That would be amazing. That would be an incredible thing, especially considering NaVi.
Well, who's going to win it this time? Simple, preoccupied on the other side. He's going to pick up TARIK. Electronic goes for the fight. Fer just edging back in, and Electronic going to win. That might be enough. 3-on-5. NaVi, they might finally have found a way to close this map out. coldzera, 1 big kill, following it up and taking down Electronic. Somehow, they're back in the round, and now it's a 3-on-3. Surely, they should have lost this round already. 3 versus 5. And they're back into it. Cold holding the angle. FlyMe with the instant headshot. It's a beautiful kill. And Stewie, he can't connect now. It's all on Fallen. He's kept them alive for a long time. The defuse is on the other side. He can't do it. 16-10 as NaVi take down Mibr.
This might be a weird mid to B split, but Simple's got the first frag as they come jumping down, and the follow-up.
Need away from death as well. Doesn't actually touch him. Just did 2 points of health as well. Let's see if they can work out. 2-on-3, and that opening kill is all they needed. Great shot from Electronic. Now it's all on coldzera, and he goes down to Simple. A triple here.
Mibr is hoping for 1 kill at this A bomb site. When they jump down, if Simple falls here, it prompts a much more aggressive rotation from the B bomb site, which that mid to B split is designed to punish.
You can tell that he's dialed in as well. Going to be flashed for a long time here as they make their way closer. They're running with their backs turned to not be flashed themselves. Electronic picking up 1, and it's a great follow-up from him. Simple not really able to find anyone. They're all crouched behind that wall. Fallen taking down Zeus, Edward, and a good double for him, and that's going to clean it all up. Somehow he's made it, oh, Edward, that's a beautiful headshot to shut it down. And coldzera goes up in flames on the other side. Fer can't see a single thing, and they retake.
Towards that B bomb site. Electronics found the gap. We see this so frequently. TARIK had no idea.
Anyone is going to be crazy enough to push through it, but Electronic, I don't think it's craziness. I think it's just raw confidence at this point. They are playing such a good game at the moment. NaVi
with very, very little to play with, so it's impressive they're able to make this happen. Pistols, a scout, and the AWP, but you can see when you start getting a pick, when you're able to force people to move across this map, Dust 2 is all about the rotation.
They want to beat them to that corner and see if they can find that early kill. It's going to be a little bit of a peek, and Electronic will take Mibr looking to take a 3rd in a row. TARIK feeling hungry, have not been defeated yet. And TARIK will take that last kill for the triple.
And you have to eventually take all those weapons. If you are to break NaVi, which is necessary for Mibr, you have to be able to hunt down these weapons right at the end. A 3rd for them And NaVi, we mentioned it just a couple rounds ago, 2 players with 12,000 and it's all gone. They are going to invest, but Simple now, his turn to pounce, and does he ever?
Here with the Deagle, forced out the Molotov, burning him every second, and yeah, he's got no slope. It's just so hard. A triple kill alone here with the bomb. This is a little bit awkward. Simple opening up, and are they good?
It's kind of weird. I think NaVi's just trying to bait someone into a crosshair to figure out where exactly they are. And there's Flamey. He finds Stewie back towards T-spawn. That is going to be so frustrating. A free kill. Simple's going to close it out, 16-5. And NaVi.
And they have that backing by Zonic. They're ready. They're actually ready. They're putting in the work. They do the right things in practice, and they're very different when you watch them.
They're definitely leading their evolution right now in professional Counter-Strike and approaching the game in a way that nobody else is. But it's such an immense amount of firepower.
It is just terrifying when they're all firing, Sean. These guys are hitting levels we haven't seen before from their region and from their team.
Yeah, like Chad said, I think, in my opinion, they have the best 3 riflers in North America in Twist, NAF, and Elise.
4 versus 2. Alige and NaVi up against the world right now. Space to maneuver with.
That's huge. Big kill. Gets the bomb toward the site, does Dupree's run it in, Device. Runs it in, but Alige has the doorway punched out. Device now has an op to hold off. Finds the first so quickly, but he's not ready for Alige to be...
So let's keep the 4 weapons up. They've got lower, but it's unlikely we win this one. I feel like that's the more educated decision at that point, but Mages, you can't really... Here. Liquid still have a chance though. Alige out of nowhere. It's now a 2 versus 1, and Twist is certainly capable of winning these sort of rounds. Bomb will be planted, but he is so aggressive here. He might even find this kill. He's got to reload though. It's all falling apart. Twist isolated in the corner, still making this work. This will be absolutely fantastic. He pulls this one off. Oh my God, he's done it!
Only one. That actually benefits Liquid because they're able to walk back in and goes on it. Not on the kid. He's going to have to try and play this. 10 seconds has to take the fight, and Xyp9x got it instead.
Dream call for them. As Nitro almost gets a kill. NaV certainly does. Looking for a second now with the Desert Eagle. Doesn't look like they can actually pull this one off. It's another 4 versus 2.
NaV knew he was falling back. He got the call, but Magiska's yet to be revealed. He'll sit and wait for the entering. They can trade this, but Magisk, he might get a lineup if they're not careful. Taco walks out. He's got time to isolate. NaV slides in.
Liquid refused to give in. This should be a landslide at this point from Astralis. They've got a convincing score, but Liquid somehow keeping themselves in the game here. Twist for $2,000 per player. Xyp9x the only exception with 3,600. But look at this. No one thinking about the garage. They thought it would be Claire, and Alige playing out of his mind. Makes a little bit of noise here. He's trying to bait in his teammate there. You can see it's Xyp9x on the left-hand side. They're trying to work together. First kill successful for the CTs. It's all falling apart. Wow. Ramp is the tightest choke point on the map. Got to be very careful up against those CZ. Xyp9x!
But dies to NaV's Molotov. It still leaves us with just Nitro, and he's left with 12 HP. Device controls the angle. It's an op.
Just to bait out the sound cue, remains on the site.
And this is smart too, because he knows there's no way the vents get back inside of the site directly. So he plays the catwalk. It gives him far more coverage. If the door's open, decontamination, we saw it closed as well. He knows exactly where Device is. Time on his side. Position as well, and Nitro with brains.
Some of the moments have been electrifying. This could be no different. Dupree trying to finish things off in style here. Gets the double spray down. That's going to be it. Astralis versus 1. Nothing he can do. Just padding stats at this point. They've got the bomb. They're being relentless. And there we go.
Toward bench is yet to move. Nails NaV. No mistake about it. Taco's not even aware where that came from. And just finds it third. Falling for it. 1 versus 3. And he nails it. That is
so scary so far, and so has Device. It is an advantage, but not...
Excuse me, Xyp9x, more time to get in position. Good read. Knows Device is there, but the Deagle...
No, this was the opening kill. Dupree gets dropped, and Nitro refused to give it at this point. The boost unsuccessful. That was the recovery position from Astralis there. Boost up towards short. Does go down first.
Gets Alige, though. Formation, despite the nades going in his direction, still manages to pull back on Taco.
Wow.
It would be a huge problem, but it's going to go the other way. They got the ball. 19 seconds. Twist. He now has to find 2 remaining. Oh, wow.
What happened there?
I was going to say there's no way he doesn't live in this situation, but gets away only to
poorly thrown. We will find out. That's the touchdown grenade. Goodbye, Alige. But I'm more interested in Device's sequence to take that bomb down. Twist, you can't deny his skill. This was the play. No! Oh my God! That's how he denies the plum? That's insane, man.
Take him down was instantly answered by the AWP.
Great stuff. Alige once again, a couple of frags to his name. Manages to get the third as well. Thing to hold them off. NaV backing him up from short. First kill is Liquids.
Finally looking solid in their defense, getting the angles in their favor. Taco He's been slow. He's been definitely on the bottom of the charts, and he's been overwhelmed at B time and time again. Naf, the other one, is in a similar situation. They both step up tremendously. In fact, they both... As Taco forced out, great find from Aegis. Naf's blinded up, and Dupree swings. Astralis, they're 2 kills away from doing it, to getting back to a grand final, to facing off against Simple, to facing off against NaVi, as Nitro looks for a better angle. AWP, he's got to be so perfect. He's got to find an absolutely lovely shot. A quick one at that, and Magisk, he's not going to repeat that. He's already shown his hand, flash time so well, and he knows he can peek back out, and there's no way Twist wins against 4. Astralis with 16-7 and a 2-0.